Hello and welcome to the 43rd episode of the Gochuucast, and today we're going back to the old tier list because it's free content.
Tier list or base. I like them.
They are
We haven't
fun.
done a tier list in a little bit of time too, because it's kind of hard to figure out what tier list we should do.
Yes, but if you didn't read the title because you're illiterate and you're wondering what all these pictures are here, we're going to be going through anime hairstyles. Some of these look kind of similar, but we're going to copium our way out of it anyway because we needed enough to make a tier list. So I didn't really name anything on the side here, but
Yeah, when I
name
sent
it-
the
can-
manual, I made up shit for the hairstyles, like named all of them. Some of them
I
were
asked
like
him what
real
the name
names.
was.
Some of them were like real names, and some of them were just like me saying shit.
yeah, no, I definitely have my own terminology for some of these, but it's just the best we can do. You know, I'm sure it'll help the audio onlys as well to hear some of the until we
Hear
get to
some
one of them. In which case,
that are unofficial.
there's one I know I coined my own term for it that's definitely not correct, but we'll get to that.
Oh God.
Yeah, but I mean, no reason to dally around. We can just start
All right,
here.
let's start with number one.
Togepi.
Misty
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, good.
Togepi. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What
Sure.
would you even call Misty's hairstyle? I guess it's like,
I don't know.
It's not realistic.
I mean, I pretty much everyone
Doesn't stick up
knows.
that much.
I don't think it has.
She
to be
has a lot of
realistic,
hairspray in there.
But
you gotta
it's like,
use some insane hair product for that. I don't know where you
It's
get
like-
that, but
it's like the wind is constantly blowing at her from the side.
that's insane copium. But all right.
Yeah, I don't know what I would call it. It's like a
Ponytail.
what would you call
I mean,
like not a ponytail,
It's like almost a
Yes.
side pony, but it's small.
and there's only one
like
to one side. Yeah,
A little loop.
it's a little. I mean, anyone who knows about Pokemon knows what Misty's hair looks like, so we don't
you
have
don't
to
know
go too hard on explaining it.
Pokemon. I don't know what you
There's
do.
probably a term for this, but I don't know. I don't even know how to begin to like look it up. But it's just like a C, I think.
It's a pretty
See?
unoffensive hairstyle.
Like
Crazy. To be
I
at
just
least.
don't. I just don't like short hair that much
Should
on
add-
girls.
add-
That's,
I don't like short hair, but this is like
Depends
Man.
on how short.
but the thing is, like, I'm putting only my opinion on the hair here, not the character.
okay,
Like
true.
Misty doesn't matter in this
True,
context.
true. Yeah, we don't care about Misty. We care about Brock.
I could agree with the C. It's not like bad, but it's not like
Sure, yeah, it's sure.
It's
Okay, you know
for-
what? If I
for
separate it from the
short
character,
hair.
it's fine.
Yeah, for a short hair hairstyle, it's actually kind of cute. Given that there's a lot of short hair hairstyles that I just don't like at all.
yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not that.
So is short hair for you like a default D? This is like the top end.
No, it depends. It depends. Because there are exceptions, obviously, but generally I just don't like short hair that much.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Me too, but I don't know. No. Okay,
least
fair enough.
not
We'll
on-
put it in C.
I'm not a female character.
Tier
No
bald. I'm done. We'll
Yeah.
get there. We'll get there. All right, next guy.
The next guy we
Uh,
have is Death the Kid from Soul Eater, which essentially I just put this here because I like the gimmick of. It's the same as the Todoroki gimmick, where it's like one half of the hair is one
Yeah, I
style,
don't know what this
the
is.
other half of the hair is another style. I mean, it's hard to see on this side's picture, but essentially half of his hair is just black, and the other half is black but with the white stripes.
Okay, so the style is the same. It's just the color is like.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
like-
yeah. I mean,
like
I
the
think
actual,
that,
like.
I think the
each
color
part of the hair.
matters also, but yeah, it's this idea of like having two different color schemes on
Okay.
each side.
All right, fair.
It's not that cope.
I'm not a fan, but I don't know. It's just like a
I mean,
full
like I-
cut with
like
like
I
an extra
said-
steps.
Like I said, it's the same because to me, a lot of these I put is like generalized, right? Like I picked the
Okay.
character to represent it, but to me, this
Okay.
is like putting a Todoroki up, for example, from My Hero. That being
Sure.
said, I like the hair generally, but it's also probably still like a C for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's.
I don't care for it too much. Probably say C
I
or
feel like
D.
half and half is like. It can work, but like I don't know.
Depends on
Sometimes
how
it
you
just looks
do it.
weird. I mean, Todoroki is just white and red, right? It's just different colors, I think. And there's nothing.
That's why
I mean,
I
there's
like
nothing like.
That's why I like Death more because it's not only like color stuff going on, but it's,
What we need is like like two different styles. You know, I don't know who has that, but I can't
Like
think of
one
anyone off the
half
top
their
of my
head
head.
is Goku
Yeah.
and the other is a ponytail or something.
Yes, exactly. That would look weird, but that's it. I'm fine with C. I'm not like. I feel like there's a lot of ways this could go wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not.
it could
It
go
just either
wrong.
just looks the same with different colors, or it's like
Mm.
just I don't know. I can't even imagine like half like Goku and half ponytail. That just sounds like
I
absolutely
don't know.
insane.
I think this one's a good one. Like generally, the same hairstyle, but it's different designs on each half.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. We have basic long hair, as far as I can tell from that picture.
I like long hair, so A or something.
I feel like long hair without anything done to it, it's like to be like a B. It's like a standard. It's like
Yeah,
good, but it's
I'd agree
standard.
with that. We had a certain amount of characters we were supposed to put in this, and I was just kind of looking at hairstyles I like, and I was like, I bet no one put just like basic long hair in here. And I think like I like long haired characters. They obviously don't do enough usually to be like an S or an A. So I'd be fine with B, but I do
So
like a lot
so
of
you don't like
characters
short hair, and if
have
long hair is average, I gotta see what your S is. It's got to be
long
crazy.
hair like slightly above average, short hair slightly below average.
Okay.
Depends.
Okay. Trying to be diplomatic. I get it.
Okay. Anyway, next up we have the
Twin
long
tails.
twin tails.
I like long twin tails. They're based. I love long twin tails actually.
Poofy twin tails.
They're not
Poofy?
that. They're
I
not
don't
that
kind of,
poofy.
yeah.
They're like I don't know. I look at those compared to like Rin down there. They're like
Yeah, those are
or
like.
maybe that's just a bad word to describe it.
I mean,
They're very different type of twin tail.
sure, technically, yeah.
Kind of use that picture too, because if I look rough, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
picture's kind of like
I
not
said this.
perfect.
I said this before, and I'll say it again. They're almost the same hairstyle when we get to Rin later.
They're pretty similar. I think it's just it's like probably the not necessarily the volume of like because like also there's like where the twin tail begins. You know, if it's like in the back of the head or the side and stuff like that. I don't know. They seem pretty similar to me, all things considered. I'm just looking at the pictures of both of those characters. So
Yeah. Well,
I like it.
I
I'm saying A.
enjoy Twin Tails. I think it's at least today.
Yeah,
I can agree with it.
I think they're cute. I think probably.
You
I think
think
they're
I don't know. I'm like trying to translate like anime to real life, and it's like I don't know.
I mean,
an anime,
Twin
it's
Tails
yeah.
are like something that people do in real life too, and it's
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. It's just like I
still
don't
a
know if I
pretty like
prefer it in real
decent
life
look. I think.
necessarily. I think in anime it works though for sure, just because of the textures of the hair and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's an A.
All right. Next up, we have Spiky.
Bokuto from Haikyuu. Big spiky hair.
It's just straight up spiky hair.
It's like Vegeta and GT when
Sure.
they cut off his big hair and give him a mustache. Except without the
It's
mustache.
good.
I think it's fine.
It's B or something.
It's very inoffensive. I would say C.
Yeah, it's like it's just vanilla. Like I feel like this is like I don't want to say default anime hairstyle.
It's default anime skin. Yeah.
But it's a default.
I mean, yeah, kinda. It's like
And we
like
have an even bigger
there are
default coming up. But
there are character
That's true.
types that get this like big spiky hair.
Yeah, I guess like bigger spiky is like weirdly enough more default or like what you'd associate with anime itself. Whereas this is like it's just one variation, but I think it's more inoffensive.
To me, this is probably like an A or a B, where I generally like a lot of the characters with this hairstyle, but there's
Yeah, but you got to separate it. You got to separate it.
Yeah.
You can't say
No. Well, I can say that like yeah, that's fair. But that's why it's like still B or A. But
I'll say
generally,
B.
I think the like later on we have a few other spiky hairstyles that I think are slightly better.
Yeah,
And
I'll say
it's
B.
mostly just because this is like a symmetrical hairstyle,
Yeah,
which is
true.
cool. And like something about like science of visuals, like
the golden
symmetrical
ratio.
symmetrical
True.
things are visually attractive generally, but also sometimes like that little asymmetry that you get from like a loose bang or something is like a pretty good look.
It can work, and it becomes more iconic or memorable. But yeah, I'm gonna say B. I think it's like standard,
Hmm
standard mixed standard.
I think B's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All
Next up, we have the ponytail,
Just ponytail.
Just the classic
the
ponytail.
classic ponytail. I mean,
featuring Saya, my favorite.
I don't know.
personally, A
Yes.
the least.
I mean,
But
ponytail.
I
is
feel
also,
ponytail is the
like a really good hairstyle in real life too, which doesn't factor into this playlist or
Playlist.
into the tier list.
Playlist. Oh,
I mean, if I had to choose a place, A at
I
the
would say-
worst, but I mean,
I would say
I'd be
I
fine
mean-
with this.
nobody hates a ponytail.
I do. I'm just kidding. Sure, it's good.
The origin of half of the female hairstyles is ponytail, and then eventually, how do we fuck with the ponytail?
Yeah. How do we? It's just science.
Well, there's different positions for the ponytail, right? There's like the side pony. Oh, I think we're getting to that.
Well,
we
yeah,
can get to
that's
it
what I'm
No
later.
spoiler. No spoiler. No
Like,
spoiler. No
all
spoiler.
of those begun with.
This is the origin. This is the common ancestor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Common ancestor. It's like evolutionary tree of hairstyles.
Yeah, it's like how alligators have been around for however long. It's like they didn't really need to change. It just kind of works.
Okay. Darwin is rolling in his grave.
The apex ponytail, the apex
If Darwin-
hairstyle.
Predator.
If Darwin is in his grave listening to our podcast, I'm just saying that's
Based.
a win.
That's a beast. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that means he ended up in hell somehow.
What the hell?
Because he's in hell having to listen to all of the worst things that people say.
He's enjoying it.
about-
He's enjoying the tier list.
I'd like
Okay.
to think so. Character doesn't matter for this one because this is like a million
Bowl cut?
characters have this hair. It's not bowl
It's
cut.
just it's
medium-
definitely
it's
not bowl
medium
cut.
length.
It's
bangs.
just a basic.
can't
It's a
call-
basic bitch cut.
This is like medium length hair. The character I used is Karma from Assassination Classroom for the audio onlys who don't know. But it's just normal like medium length hair. There's a million characters that I could have put in for this. He was just kind of the first one I thought of. But
Yeah,
it's like either MC
Standard.
it's
or
just
rival.
the literally
yeah, just-
the default Fortnite skin.
Fortnite skin.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch an anime without someone with the medium length hairstyle, and usually they're a little bit of a badass or they're overly edgy.
Or both.
I feel like a lot. Actually, over 8. Yeah. I agree.
I mean,
They're
that also might be a little biased with the over edgy thing because Eminence and Shadow just ended, and the main character, Eminence and Shadow, has like this exact haircut to a T, but in black.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, I don't even know. I wouldn't say it's bad haircut, but it's also like it's kind of lame, I guess, in
It's like one of those
comparison.
haircuts to me that is like obviously real life tons of people have this haircut, but I don't know. In anime I feel like this haircut to me like signifies like specific character types and stuff. Which doesn't necessarily affect on a tier list, but it does make it kind of iconic-ish in a general sense.
Yeah. I'd say B or something. I don't know. This is like very vanilla.
I
Like
feel like
nobody
C.
hates it.
Yeah,
It's like it's extremely inoffensive hairstyle.
Well,
I
it
think
seems to be
I mean, my approach when I put stuff into this was have a couple hairstyles that stand out to me and have a couple of like baseline things that I thought wouldn't get put on the list.
Yeah. Anyway, next up we have the braided twin
Big
tails, I guess. Yeah, Spat had his own picture for this, but then I looked at it and I'm like, I know.
Yeah, it was like oh my god, I couldn't find like a whatever. You found one. That's a mess.
Yours was like kind of tall anyway, so I don't think actually would have fit. But I put my own
Oh, yeah,
bias.
that's
I put my own bias into this because I could.
It's funny because
okay, fair enough.
Maharu feels like the type of character that's probably worn half of these hairstyles throughout the course of
She's worn
light
a multitude of different different things.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah,
I
braided twin tails.
do enjoy braids a lot. That is something that I only had one. I had one specific braid type that I put on here that we'll see later on. But I do like braids a lot.
Yeah, I feel like
it's like at least an A.
It depends on the so in Love Flops there's a character with this hairstyle, but they like the hair was like really, you know, like in some anime they like do the hair like down or whatever, but some it just kind of like sticks.
Oh yeah.
It was like it was like the most static twin tails you've ever seen. So it was like as if they were petrified in ice or some shit. It just looked kind of weird.
I do think that twin tail braids is something that I haven't seen as much, and so I don't have a huge opinion on it in anime.
I think this picture looks very cute, and I will be putting it in A tier.
Yeah, but Samaru is like one of your favorites. It is like cute, and like I said, I do like braids, and this is not like an offensive braid or anything like that, so it's not gonna make me feel like,
bro. Dude, isn't it weird how we pronounce like offensive versus like offensive? I don't know why. Because you said offensive and you said offensive. I was like,
yeah, I know.
We're not playing football here.
English moment.
Yeah, I like braids. They're good.
Yeah. Next up,
what is this? Hello.
So this was just I needed a 10th thing, and this was a funny hairstyle I thought of. So this is Pareo from Bandori, and essentially she has this like twin tail, like bang, like straight bang thing going on, and then so many different color schemes that she does.
I hate the colors. I'm a big hater.
Colors. Yeah, that's not.
I can't put an air above. I can't put an air above. She reminds me of that gym leader from the new Pokemon game. I think, right? Without the twin tails, with the colors.
The streamer one.
No.
Yeah, I don't know the lore.
Here,
yeah.
Let me show you the bigger picture, so you can see it. It is just something I thought of that is a very like bold hairstyle. And I think that the colors kind of make or break it at different times, but I do like the alternating color like thing that she does here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the multicolored thing. I think it just looks strange. Like, I know anime is not supposed to be realistic, but it's just.
I mean,
I cannot imagine.
This is dyed. Like, first of all, I know you're.
Oh no! I know. It's not real. It's not natural. Hopefully, but
she looks.
I don't know.
That is big cope for you.
That is pretty cool. This is like a classic. I have no idea how to respond, so I'm just gonna think of the first thing I can grasp at.
It's a B. It's a B max. Okay.
I'll take a B. I'm fine with a B.
I think the twin tails are good, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the multicolored.
It is a fun, creative hairstyle to be. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's the pink and blue. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
So next, this is Atea from World End, but so it's not actually cat ears; it's hair styled to look like cat ears.
Oh, right.
That's what I was gonna ask, because Kasumi from Bandori has.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
Where it doesn't have
the first
cat
one I thought
ears,
of.
but she has styled.
Yeah, and there's also like the little mini twin tail braids in the back, but the main thing is the fake cat ears.
I hate fake cat ears.
I think they're weird.
That's my like biggest problem. Is it's like every time I've seen a character with the fake cat ears, I always just think like, why don't you just make them a fucking cat or something? Like, it's anime. You just do that.
That's true.
Yeah, but she's not a
creative
cat.
freedom.
But she
so how does the hair work? How does it work?
I don't fucking
like how.
Explain, bro. You're an expert.
I don't know the hair lore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also not particularly into cat characters in general, in like any gimmick, so that's part of it. But I just don't particularly like the fake cat ears, just because it's weird. I guess. I'll just say it the easy way.
I mean, I have no strong feelings one way or another.
Probably. it's like a hairstyle worth like bringing into conversation because it's a very similar to the last one. It's a
Iconic.
very bold hairstyle choice, and it's like not one that can just go under the radar and not be noticed.
That's why I threw it on there. I didn't even I wasn't even thinking about it, but I went to go grab Cuddly because of my extreme bias towards her hairstyle, and then
That's a cool one.
and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, cat hair.
Yeah. I mean, I like that though because like having both the basic hairstyles and the bold hairstyles makes it more interesting than just like
all the wild ones or all the normal ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Bald. Simply.
You have a tier for it. What do you want us to say?
Yeah, there is a bald tier. I don't know why it's below D. Kind of weird. Kind of feels like
you just hate bald people. It's kind of hates you. Kind of sounds like you just hate like
feels like a statement you're making.
Yeah, where do you want me to fucking put it? I'm not gonna
above S, obviously.
Above S, extreme copium for the three of us when we lose all of our hair.
It's Saitama. He can beat everyone on this tier list. So like clearly,
we have to put him in his. We have to put him somewhere. If he could solo everyone on the tier list. But could he beat Goku twice?
Okay, it's two different.
But yeah, so like bald in anime is kind of a funny one because I feel like most of the times when you actually see a bald character, it's a gimmick or it's like an incredibly badass character, and there's no in between. It's either comedic relief or it's like the goat incarnate,
or some old guy,
or yeah, some ancient guy with a beard that goes all the way to the floor. So it has like a really wide range of like that type of stuff, but it is true for a tier list about hairstyles, there is no hair.
I mean, listen, it had to be included just because it's the antithesis of.
And what's even funnier about it is you might notice, Spaz, that this picture is not the picture that you sent Daniel, because this is the picture I sent Daniel, and we both tried to submit the ball.
He sent the fucking like full body whatever that was gonna cut off his
because
head.
of the link. Wait, so we have 30 here. So you added another one or something?
So I added another one because he told me.
Okay, fair.
As well, but I didn't send in Saitama, and he was like, "Nope, it's already in."
Yeah. Same with your Misty was also too tall. You sent 3 too tall. We're going to work on that.
Yeah, you know what?
Do it.
All right, fine. I'll keep the dimensions of the tier list in mind, okay?
For a tier list about hairstyles, you should probably send pictures where you can see the hair.
I mean, you can see the hair.
Okay.
Just gotta see the entire picture.
I am looking at.
No, if I put it into this tier list, their head would be cut off.
I know.
I'm looking here. Just to show it, I'm looking at the picture of what you said, Daniel, and I see 2 characters from the neck down to their knees.
Gotta click on them, man. I don't know what to tell you.
One of these is also very interesting to me because, and we'll get to it later. We'll talk about it then. But I don't think you watched the series that character's in.
Correct.
I don't think any of us watched the series where these characters is in.
Hey, listen, we can separate ourselves from the character, right? Well, maybe
absolutely,
not everything.
And I respect putting it in because, and we'll talk about it. But
I had to. Okay, we'll go to the next one. We'll get there when we get there.
It's a funny one.
Anyway,
all right,
we have the top nut.
What is this?
Okay, are we counting this? Actually, let me look at a bigger picture of this.
This is Aki from Chainsaw Man, and
right.
Okay. This is not like a traditional top knot, but my question is, are we including all top knots if we're calling this a top knot?
I don't know. All I know is that one time, or he has a nickname Top Knot from one of the characters, and so that's what I called it.
Yeah, like it is. I think the correct answer is we just include all top knots.
Okay.
Because I don't think we have any other ones here.
I don't have an opinion on this. I don't know. They're weird, but I mean,
there's ones like this that are styled as top knots, not like a ponytail necessarily, but where it's like facing backwards.
There's like a top
and
bun
also,
too, right? I mean, that's like
Yeah.
different, right?
Yeah, so there's the top bun, which I would also say is probably roughly the same, and then there's like the tied top knot, which has the like knot part facing forward.
Yeah, it's also like yeah. Some of them are just top, but then they're long. It's like, I don't know.
I think
They're-
if it encapsulates all top knots, it's probably like an A or a B.
Some of them look kind of weird.
Yeah.
Some of them are kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I think that his is a little goofy because it's just like this little tiny like knob on his head, and it's you post this picture, but this is like, I don't know, the little like things that the Hunter x Hunter character has coming out are weird, but still like this is a bigger top knot to be.
Yeah,
But I don't know. To me, top knot is like sometimes a cool hairstyle, sometimes not, because there's such a wide range of what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
why
at
I
like
usually
all of these, and some guys look fire, and some of them look stupid.
yeah, some palm tree looking ass.
Also, like the spat just posting pictures of the girls with the top bun,
I mean, that's part
which
of
is
it.
fair. I mean, I don't particularly like the top bun for girls, but
Oh,
even
this is a good
so,
one.
it's
Only
yeah,
top
yeah,
buns again in this
the
box.
Eurocamp girl. That's probably the most iconic one I can think of with it.
Yeah.
What's the
They're like
fucking do with the palm
If we're
tree? Oh my
if
lord!
we're
palm tree
yeah,
looks insane.
that's the Hunter character.
Uh,
It's probably like a B or a C. Yeah,
I feel like
I think
C just it's tough.
big C, just because there's so
Maybe
many weird ones.
there's so many. It's like if it's hard to pull off, but if you do, it's good. But it's like if we
Yeah,
look at this one
one
specifically.
has
It's too hard.
this one has like a peak of an A, and then like could be
90%.
worse than cat ears sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm down for that agreement.
sure.
It has a very low floor, very high ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Next up we have it's I don't even know how to describe it. It's like short, but like a wavy short. Yeah.
Wavy is. So we were talking about exceptions to the short hair thing for me.
I think this is cute.
Like,
It's really
I
cute.
do like wavy short hair a lot more.
This guy.
It's
I think they're
still
okay.
probably like a B for me, but I do think like compared to most short hair characters for me, the waves just kind of help make it a little better.
A little bit less bland, I guess. I think they're like.
Yeah, it
B
just
or
like
something.
adds something to it. Yeah.
I don't have an opinion.
Just
I don't
like,
hate them. I don't like.
yeah.
I
think-
can't think of any characters that I particularly like their hairstyle because it was like short or something. It's like, yeah, it's just kind of there.
Yeah. I mean, I find it to be rather cute and whatever. I think B is generally fair for it.
Yeah, sure.
I think-
It's fine. It's vanilla.
Yeah, but that's what sometimes vanilla is like. That's why vanilla is a popular flavor, you know.
Vanilla is one of my favorite flavors of ice cream. So you know what? I'm okay with it.
It is strictly my favorite flavor of ice cream. It's really the only
This
one that
guy.
I eat. So,
Alright.
but yeah, like she's a good character to represent this because I think that her design is cute and she, like does good justice to the wavy hair idea.
Mm-hmm.
But next up, we have another short hair, but it's like short single braid, but then you have like the long, like, I don't know, pickaxe fucking thing on the side. I don't know what to call it.
Pickaxe. That's crazy.
This one's hard for me because I
I'll-
love single braid. I gave a single braid that's coming up later also, but I love single braid. But I hate pickaxe bang, and I don't like short hair that much. Shiroaki is like kind of cute though. I can't. That was the name, right?
Yeah, Shinoaki.
Yeah.
It's probably like a C to me. All
It's like
things
like average. I don't know.
we just put the wavy short hair in C, and I don't think I can say
Yeah.
for me same tier.
I think it's like
Still cute,
Yeah,
still getting
C's
carried by
fine.
the braid, but
I don't know the like anti-symmetry, whatever unsymmetrical part of it. It's like kind of weird for me, but like it's not like egregiously bad. It's not like there's like a freaking 10 foot long like group of hair like flowing off the other edge. So I think it's fine. It's like innocuous enough, I guess.
I think it being non-symmetrical kind of works, but I do feel like the hair length with the back being so much shorter than that one like single section is a little odd with the the pickaxe joke.
Yeah.
I think if either the pickaxe was a little bit shorter or the back of her hair was more of like a medium length, maybe it would work a little better for me with the asymmetry.
Psychoanalysis of symmetry. Anyway, just moving on.
Gotta get the time somehow.
We have Ray from Buddy Duddies with like the, I don't even know how to like call
it's like
the
shaved.
It's like he technically has
like
two,
shaved,
I guess.
It's like the shaved sides. He's shaved on both sides.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
It's
a
just
term for it.
shaved sides. I don't remember. Oh, but the back's still long.
The back
Yeah.
is like ponytail.
Yes. I see.
Yeah.
I think it looks fine. It looks pretty good.
Isn't it similar to Aaron Yeager's hairstyle too? Kind
of cope. You can put it like
it's like a little bit cope. I'm just like off the top of my head.
It's like
like a little bit.
He doesn't have like the shaved whatever. He just has like the bun kind of in the back.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I mean, I don't know. I think it looks sick. Actually,
yeah, I think it looks cool.
The more I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think it looks pretty cool. It's shaved, like shaving parts of the hairstyle is like hard to me to pull off, but this one does it pretty well.
Yeah, and his normal hairstyle here, or it's his casual, is a little goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like real. If a real person did this hairstyle, this is like the contrast of how they would look when it's styled versus not styled.
Yeah. This is the guy from like the fucking Eastern European country with the really cool hair, and he's really fucking chiseled, and so it looks great.
I don't know. I really like the single strand that he has also that is not in the ponytail.
Yeah.
It just, with this hairstyle, I feel like
it works.
It adds to it.
Alright, what are we thinking then? I think it's like probably at least A. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's good. It works.
Alright. Next up we have Senku, Dr. Stone, Celery Head. I like celery as a vegetable. I don't know how I feel about the hair.
It's the color is the one that really gets me with this to where I don't know, because it's such a weird color scheme, almost like dyed and then grow out style, but it's white and green, which odd, but it does remind me of when you have characters who have like the blonde dyed hair, but then it's grown so much longer that you see like the black roots or stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what this makes me think of with the color scheme. But I don't know.
I think it works. I think it works. I like it. Just
It works because I like the character, but does it work because I like the hair?
I like the hair.
I have to look at that.
Spat won't allow double colors, but he will allow the skyscraper hair.
I mean, I think it's like
the green skyscraper kind of hair.
Double.
I think my other issue with this is
yeah, I guess like the length is like
a lot of the other long haired like updo styles like this are like spiked and they're like hard designs, right? And this has like kind of a soft like leafy look to it at the top as it goes up. And I don't like necessarily the fact it's almost like this looks too much like hair. But just going upwards, like he's just hanging upside down for the entirety of his life. Gravity just works the opposite.
When in season 2, when he got that shit wet, and it looks so fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's as far as like updo hairstyles, it almost feels like this one's under designed to me in terms of like the shape. I don't know. It's probably like a C.
Sure. I mean,
I agree
I
with
think
the C.
I like it. I guess like the length is like it does kind of look kind of weird. So fair enough.
It's like a cool idea. Like I said, knowing the
It's very
character, I
anime.
like it more. It's very anime, but it's almost like a lot of the other hairstyles that go up like this are more anime than this, and that makes them work more. Whereas in this almost feels like it's still trying to be a real hairstyle.
Anyway, moving on, we have more Spike, but he has the bang in the front.
Yep, spike the bang.
And
So kind
you'll
of
see
like
this from like some characters, like Dragon Ball does it a lot.
we just had the Buddy Daddy character conversation. I think single bang on a guy character, I just kind of generally like for no real reason.
Looks really good in anime. Does not work in real life.
Yeah, in real life, absolutely not a vibe. But in anime, it's a good hairstyle. I mean, we have Bokuto and B to be, so I feel like this is
It's like a slight step above, yeah.
But if this is an A, do I think we keep the Buddy Daddy's hair at A?
B.5, I don't know. Or do we move Buddy Daddy just into S?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking
And then
move Buddy Daddy up.
Yeah. The ponytail's dominating the S tier right now.
I think that makes sense to me because I like the shaved idea. We didn't put it S originally, but if we're gonna say this is S, I just feel like the Buddy Daddies is enough better than this that I can move it up.
Yeah. Respect. All right, so this is what I coined my own term for, because it's like it's technically twin tails in some capacity, but kind of not really. I call them hair droopies, which is definitely not the terminology, but I like them anyway.
Okay, so these are the ones that are like only on the side, but then the rest of the back is like normal, right?
Yeah,
like
it's like normal hair, but then they have this little tiny
these little things. I mean,
like, high up there, almost.
To me, it's like an extension of long hair. Like I don't know. I don't think it's like
an extension of long hair.
Like it's just like a subset. You know, it's like one of the subsets of long hair, but I don't think it changes like a lot. Like I wouldn't group it with twin tails. Like
yeah, that's why. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I know it's different. But I'm saying like I feel like it's just like it's just kind of like long
I guess
like,
my question is, should this hairstyle also encompass like here, let me find a picture. But it's it also makes me think of like when characters have like the little like almost hair buns and stuff like that. And things like that where it's not like a whole twin tail, but it's just kind of like these little. That's not a particularly great sized picture.
Yeah, I clicked on it, just didn't it didn't increase at all. I'm like, oh.
Just any time characters have like these kind of like little, they're not.
That one's a little weird. Those look like barriers or whatever, you know? Like,
yeah. This is just an example, but like side, not buns, but I guess they're side buns. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that one's different. That one's different.
What we're talking about, but yeah. It's just anytime
there's a longer
has like those little tiny droops. If we include all of those,
I
think
sure, like
so this feels like a B to B.
I think it's worse than twin tails. I mean, it's just like long hair with like a tiny accessory. You know,
it can be really good, and it's usually not very bad. I can't think of too many times I've seen this and been like, "Wow, that looks terrible."
Yeah, I don't think it can look that bad, but I also don't think it's like.
I have like it's weird because I have like no technical strong thoughts towards it, but then I like look at my favorite characters list and two of them have it, and I'm like,
all of them have it. It's a sign. It's
like gravitational pull. I just don't realize. Anyway, next up we have the Golden Arch M McDonald's hair at the front. I guess I don't even know.
Put it in. This is like the tomboy like.
Yeah,
I guess you could also have this hairstyle on guys. This is like actually such a fucking Card Fight Vanguard hairstyle.
Card Fight Vanguard.
It's very anime.
It's like everything in the back is just going crazy, and then they have like the little McDonald's.
I hate middle parts. I think middle parts look so cringe, but like
middle parts. I think middle parts in anime just don't work.
I think it don't work in real life, except for like what was that guy?
Sometimes they do,
Think?
but I think it's when it's the middle part, it's not like over styled or anything. Is usually when I'm fine with it. This is definitely like middle part, super styled, but then it's like explosion in the back. It's just doing nothing.
I personally despise this hairstyle.
I don't like him.
It's definitely a D.
I'm glad we
If
don't
not,
Boomer
agree.
hairstyle.
I don't know. It's like it's trying, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, middle parts just. I mean, I'm telling you, I posted the picture of Goodwill Hunting. It just reminds me of that, like Matt Damon in that movie.
Yeah.
Just that's what I think of when I think of good middle parts. So I don't like it.
I'd have to look into it. I don't always hate middle parts on everyone, but it's usually when it's like a more natural looking middle part that I would be like, oh yeah, that works, and not when it's something that's like stylized to be middle part. All right, fun one next.
Just like what do I even call this? Like a trombone? I don't know.
Like,
Trombone.
The trombone handle? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
What's the gun with the two barrels?
It's like there's double barrel, like
There's double barrel.
Yeah, I was
shotgun.
gonna say like
it's triple barrel shotgun.
Yeah, it's just like this is insane. Bro, this is like a oh my god. Yeah, I don't even know if this is like a side of an 18
It is
wheeler.
an iconic hairstyle.
Fucking tank
Great
tracks.
series that none of us have watched.
Yeah, from JoJo.
It's certainly
it's
something. I can't say I like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I think it's weird.
Yeah.
I think it's bald tier. No, hey,
That's crazy. He gave him his own tier and just put another guy's tier. That's how bad it is. No, this actually tells you what you think about the bald hairstyle. Yeah. You really do hate it. It really was below D.
Yeah. I feel like if bald is a very difficult thing to pull off.
That is
true. You can't pull this off. How do you pull this off? There's nothing to pull off.
Bro, we will probably never see another anime character with its hairstyle except for like cameo
memes
in
good
series.
Good. All I can say is good.
Certainly something.
Alright, so here we have Twin Tails 2, which is
I guess like
it's like thinner Twin Tails.
Like, it's like different but not different.
Oh, the front part is like longer for her because it's like covering, it's like going down to her shoulders, past her shoulders, right? Where like the Pikachu's.
It's like split tails, I guess.
Yeah.
Try and get
because
better comparison in our chat at least.
Generally has
see, like this part doesn't go
shoulders and then half going behind.
Yeah, right. I think it's an A also. Like I don't think that changes too much for me, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think it's good.
I want to argue it for S because Rin Tosaka, but also it's just the same.
It's basically the same.
The next step,
another Twin Tail, but like slightly changed.
The next step is having the Twin Tails in the front. Like that's like the next step. Instead of having it in the middle or in the back, it's just in the front. I don't know what that would look like. I don't think it would look good, but that's the next evolution of the spectrum.
Anyway.
Solid point, Daniel.
Yeah. Anyway, Goku, normal Goku.
Normal.
So the thing I hate about Goku's hair is he has the spike.
Yeah.
But then he also has like the smooth part.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's like bedhead. He just has bedhead.
It's bedhead. That's crazy.
It's very iconic, right? And it's not like that's gonna just this statement's gonna make me say like this is a terrible hairstyle. But in
I
terms
would never
of
wear it.
Criticism, it is just extreme bedhead. But then he has that
the one hair standing.
Yeah,
it's difficult to place.
Part that's just smooth as heck.
Because I think it works because it's Goku, but you can't say it's like good hair either.
No.
Like
it's like
do we just put C?
I don't know.
Move on with their life.
Fine.
Sure.
I think
it's like
style is carried by the character, which is fair, and it's still not a bad hairstyle, but also
how I think it's it's always so weird when, like, you have these characters like this like Spike, but it's like just kind of off to the. If you like think about how it actually looks, like a partial lion's mane, kind of. If you think about it,
Yeah,
the way it's supposed to be sticking. So, anyway,
All
Goku
right.
again, but this time it's Super Saiyan 3.
So this is like long. This is fucking,
Really
like,
long, blonde,
fine.
spiky hair with the front big.
I mean, it's
Um,
funny. That's
It
all
is
I'll say.
funny. It is funny, yeah, to have all of the Super Saiyans. I mean,
Super Saiyan 3 would be so cool if he didn't lose his fucking eyebrows.
it's like I don't even know how to judge this hair compared to everything else. Just has this giant, glorious mane of hair, but then it's still just like spikes. It's definitely better than base Goku hair, I think. But then it's
But then he
so
loses his eyebrows.
he does lose his
Oh
eyebrows.
wait,
It's just so
Where they
so
like make him
cartoony.
lose the
actually looks
eyebrows.
funny. It looks funnier the more I look at it. Like
The no eyebrows or the hair.
Yeah, both look
Yeah,
crazy. The hair
it's
just looks
like
like silly.
it's
So much of
probably
bananas.
like a B to B. The porcupine thing is cool, but also just can't take it seriously.
Yeah,
It-
I literally cannot take this seriously. Like it's actually like
We should put in C with Goku.
yes,
We can just put in
Yeah,
C.
he
If we
can
have,
rot with his buddy.
All right. Next
I
up,
feel like I know that they're not super bold, like hairstyles, but I also feel like the other Super Saiyan hairs I like better.
I like Super Saiyan 2, just like the extreme spike.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
That looks fine.
Anyway,
This one's a funny one to put up.
so we have next up we have single braid, but this time it's long hair, and she has like a little bow in the back too, which like encompasses like a strand of hair or some shit, but it's not the important part.
Wait, which character is this?
Got the
I can't
long.
tell.
This is from
This is new.
Magirobo this season. Here, I
Okay.
can find another.
Just give me a picture. Because right now, like half her head is not half, but half her hair is like invisible.
Yeah.
And
I don't
I'm
even know
blind.
what to
It's
like look up in the gifs because like I don't think enough people call it Magirevo for it to mean anything. Don't look up Magirevo Yuffie, by the way.
I definitely went straight to Google Images.
This looks good. I like it. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
love it. It has like so we were talking about the side braid earlier with Chino. This like does the thing that I think I wanted, but like way longer than I was talking about. Because when I was looking at Chino Ako, it was like how to still have her be a short-haired character, but make that better. But this is just that, but the hair length is slider increased to 100.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
good.
don't To me, this is S. But it's just because
Sure.
I really like the side braid, and there's so many like subtle things going on here that all work to me.
Yeah, the small details. I liked it. I think it works. It's like enough of it's a word. It's like enough of an accessorical like improvement to like long hair, but like it's not like
Yeah,
overly
it's not trying to
complicated.
do too much, but it's adding a few different
It's the perfect
like,
amount, bro.
accessory like things.
It is the perfect amount though.
Yeah. Where would you place it, Spit?
I'd say A or S, but
I'd also say A or S.
sure.
I'm
And
saying
PK says S, so we the S.
We'll move
It's
this.
we gotta populate the
Deal
S
breaker.
tier somehow.
That's true. There's too many in C. What we've determined is that
Well, I mean,
anime hairstyles are mediocre.
To be fair, there should be too many in C.
yeah, that's where you want your majority, and then you don't want too many there or too many there. Then
I
just kind of
think,
like,
distributed,
I think
bro.
our curve. I
We
think
don't
our
have enough
curve
in bald.
right
We
now
don't have
is
enough in bald.
decent.
yeah, not enough in bold. All right, there we go.
That's crazy.
Anyway, next up we have Miko from Love Is War. I don't even know what to call her, like,
I don't know.
because it's like it's all condensed into like one place, but then just like the little braid, not even braid, like front ponytail, twin-tail thing.
Isn't there like this is a real hairstyle? Isn't there a name for this?
Is there a name for this?
I feel like I've seen people wear
No.
this before in real life. I
I
swear
haven't.
there's a name for the way that this is parted in the back, but I don't remember what it is. I'm not gonna find it by just searching.
Yeah, okay. Now the more I think about it, the more I know what you're talking about. But it just like doesn't look like it does in anime.
she
But
has-
it exists. Yeah.
Yeah, she has like the little tiny like braid thing going on in the front, and that's not something that people usually have. I've definitely seen
Mhm.
people have like this like part in the back where they have the hair coming on both shoulders towards the front.
Yeah, but she also has like it's tied off into
Yeah,
like a thin
that's what I'm
strand.
saying. Like in real life, people don't usually do the ties
Yeah.
like that. Because it doesn't
It's time to start a trend.
sense from physics, but I don't think. It works really well.
It works.
You know,
It's
in
like
my
A or
opinion.
something. I don't know. A or
But
B.
Say B or C.
It's kind of weird, but it's like I don't know. It's not that
hard.
bad.
It's hard. I think it's like a B. I think B
Yeah, I think
sounds
it's
fine to me. It's a cute hairstyle. It generally
works.
works
It's
for a
fine
lot of
enough.
characters. It doesn't do like a ton of things,
Yeah.
but it does like a little bit to make it unique.
Yeah. Next up, we have the hairstyle of death.
I can't
is this?
see this picture.
Yeah, bro. How are you gonna flame me for
Okay.
not having the hair in the picture?
You did kind
That's
of
crazy.
blame him, and this might be the worst. Well,
it's
it's
much
not
worse than having the head cut off. It's just like
Okay,
the.
yeah, fair. Who is this though?
This is Aaron's mom from Attack on Titan,
Oh, right.
but
Look.
okay, she literally there's no gifs of her. What the fuck? And there kind of is. It's just like the it's just like the single over the shoulder into the what's it called?
Oh,
Think
I don't
of
like that
Eno's,
one,
but it's all into one.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it's not like,
And
awful.
I assume this is pretty long in the back.
No, it's like all
This is
Oh,
not
like
very
right
high.
here. Yeah. And
Yeah.
most characters with it usually die, so that's a thing.
Oh,
I don't really care for it that much. I just put it on here because it's a BB.
It is like a fun hairstyle, but yeah, it's probably like a C. It's not bad. It's fine.
Might die.
it's fine.
Probably will die.
Anyway, next up we have Rem's hairstyle.
D.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
This is
wild.
literal.
This is
literal-
short hair
That's not that
racism.
bad.
This is literally the bowl cut.
This is not a bowl cut.
What do you mean it's not a bowl
This
cut?
motherfucker has more of a bowl cut than she does.
That is, honestly true. I'll agree with that take. Look at it. It's a bowl.
That's
if
not.
I send you Mandark from Dexter's lab, it's the same.
No, see, when I think of bowl cut, I think of like the. It's got to be like the whole.
Here. Look at her hair. Look at her hair. Now look at this hair. Tell me they're not the same.
They are not the same.
They're not the same.
They are
me
not
they're
the
not
same.
Tell me Mandark does not have the same haircut.
But it's not that bad. It's not that.
Well, obviously, it's art style. ReZero has like a serious.
This is
art
like
style.
this is the bowl cut.
Yeah. Okay. So the difference to you then is the fact that she has the back growing out. That's fair.
The back, the side, it's like parted at the front. This is not a bowl cut. This is a stylized short.
Yeah, this is like it's not like.
I
Only
do like the little ribbon that she puts in it. I'll give her that. But this is like
I don't think it's that bad.
such a silly. It has the hair blocking the eye, which I don't particularly like. The bang in front of eye hair generally. Even like long hair, I don't really usually like it when characters have the eye being blocked.
I think it's fine.
I don't know. You've heard my vote. This is totally separating from the Rem character.
I'm willing to put it into C. I will not put it in
D is
D.
okay. D is so hard. Bro, you can't compare it to freaking Mandark.
Bro,
You cannot say
Look,
this
he's,
is
like,
as bad
sticking
as
to
the
his
triple
head.
barrel shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll agree with that. It's not as bad as the characters in D.
All
Bro,
right.
Mandark's hilarious.
Anyway,
I
next
don't know why I thought of that.
we have Yugi.
It's iconic hair.
It's
How is
certainly
it red?
iconic. Where I would
How
put-
is it red? How does the red happen, Bat? Explain to me.
I don't.
There's a lot going on here. He
I
has
know the Yu-Gi-Oh lore. I know a little
three
bit about
different
it.
hair colors.
Yeah, I know a little bit about the Yu-Gi-Oh lore. I don't know about the lore of the hair. So the hairdresser is in. I don't know about that. So
Who designed his hair?
yeah,
Um,
not me. His grandpa.
This hairstyle is. I love the Yugi character from watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's built like a starfish, but he's got a lot more going on.
built like Patrick, bro.
Literally
This
built
is-
like Patrick and Star doing a belly flip.
I don't know. I can't because I want to say that this is just as bad as the triple barrel shotgun.
It's kind of bad.
It's
bad,
certainly
but-
iconic.
No,
but
can we make a new tier with triple barrel shotgun? Please?
triple barrel.
Comparing everything to it.
You know what? I'm down. I'm down to have a triple barrel shotgun tier.
Yeah.
It's like it has to be below bald. It's below bald. It's so bad.
We can't even read the text.
Yeah, it's black.
Yeah, I know. We'll make it that. How about that shotgun? We'll move him down into there.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I like the Yugi character. He just doesn't have good hair. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you walk around like that in real life, you get beat up.
Beat up, bro.
Next up, we have I don't even know how to do it. I called it more of a bowl cut than rim. It's not really a bowl cut though.
This is like
He's like a rock on his head.
Yeah,
That's like actual bowl cut. Okay.
I don't know.
it's like weird because
Mushroom looking at
I wouldn't be caught dead
Honestly,
wearing that.
there's so much hair on top, but then it's just by the time you get to the ears, it's just all old cut. I mean, it's no higher than C. I think we could all agree on
Definitely not higher than C. I question if it's higher than D.
that. It's probably just D. I think I'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
It's just so mushroom.
there's just
It like doesn't look like a mushroom, obviously, but it's like it poofs out so much on top.
there's not a lot going on, but at the same time, there's too much going on. Like,
Yeah,
he hasn't been to the barber shop in like, I don't know, a few months or something like that, and it's not going down. It's all consolidating up here.
I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't get behind it. I feel like I've seen people with this hairstyle in like
Yeah, bro. It's like a 90s. It's like almost like a 90s hairstyle. Like what was that guy's name? Like I don't know. I feel like I've seen it in like 50 different movies.
I agree.
from
I
the
think
90s.
this feels
It's
like
just-
the type of hairstyle that I've probably seen. It might even like get pulled off better in real life than it does here, but here I just it's just so weird.
Yeah, it's a bit
It's like
much.
so heavy. It's so heavy on top, and then it just stops.
Yeah, Mario would eat him for a power up.
Amen.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Our last
Freaking toadstool.
Unless we have the
The
single
side
side ponytail. I mean, I feel like it almost somehow depends on like the accessory in a way
it
that
does.
holds it there.
I do agree with that just the side pony isn't always the best, but sometimes they just have like one really nice accessory with it.
Yeah.
I like the side ponytails a lot for probably the same reason that you like the flukes a lot. It just works for some
I think it's
reason.
fine.
It's like it's a natural calling, primordial instinct.
You were born to have a side ponytail. I think it's pretty good.
Probably like a B. I don't
Yeah, A
think
is good.
I could put it in this.
Okay.
You think A? Or
Yeah.
I think it's
I think
tough.
B's.
I feel like B.
I don't know if I would put it in the same place as Twin Tails.
It's like half of what Twin Tails want to be, or are even.
Yeah, it's one tail.
Yeah, a single
I mean,
tail.
literally. Like, thank you. When do we get to triple tails? What? That's the next step.
That sounds terrible, actually.
That's
Where does the third tail go?
freaking fountain.
You just have like a normal ponytail, but then twin tails on the side. Like that's just too much. Too much tail.
Oh, I wonder if that
I don't think I've ever
is
seen
there a
that.
Hunter x Hunter character that does that?
I don't know.
What was the character? I don't remember. Oh no, she does way more. Okay. This is also not the same. I'm gonna post this character for you guys though, just to see.
I hate Twitter. It fucking recommended me a sports tweet, but it's from Butt Crack Sports, so it's just misinformation.
Um,
Yeah, that's way too much there.
yeah,
That's like
I was like,
they're
for
not.
hairstyles.
she's got the
For
fucking
one,
steering wheel to the pirate ship
Yeah.
head.
for one, they're not tails, but also just steering wheel.
Literally a steering wheel. Yeah.
We actually did, I think, pretty decent on our curve here.
Yeah.
Not that distribution curves matter, but this is a distribution curve.
Certainly is one. A little. I guess it's best that we don't have too much in bald or triple barrel shotgun.
No, we need to populate the bald.
The bald category, different types
Yeah,
of
Goku
bald.
SSJ3 Goku is actually like it's like if you go too much hair, you just like loop back around it, like being
Yeah,
bald.
he
in
lost his
spirit.
eyebrows, so he's just in
No,
bald
but
now.
that's true. That's true. That's crazy. I think it looks good, but I do agree that like, well, I mean, I don't know. C feels like now that I think about it, it's like I guess C is like technically not the middle. Right?
It's
I mean,
really
C-shirt
difficult to look at hairstyles. They're like, yeah, that's an iconic hairstyle, but not a chance in hell anyone in their right mind would ever wear that outside of that character type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Like Goku hairstyle is like one of those things where no one would ever wear this hair if Goku wasn't just the headliner.
Yeah, like the ponytail is like a drag and drop hairstyle that you cannot go wrong with, but Goku hair, you can't put Goku hair on everyone and expect to get away with it.
Yeah,
I think as I'm looking through it, I don't think there's anything I egregiously dislike where it's placed.
Yeah. You mean, yeah.
Goku's just too iconic. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Like,
I would
see the
gladly,
bedhead, man. I'm just
I
like,
would
I wake up, I'm just
gladly
like,
bump the Goku hair down to deep. I don't think we have to.
yeah.
I just putting it out there.
It's definitely better than the ones in D, though.
I do agree with that. I think that there is a clear gap between D and C, and I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah. I feel like we get more sexist as we go up. That's like the woman benefit. You can have much cooler hair.
yeah. I think
the problem for me with male characters, because I tried to get like somewhat even male female characters. I think I probably had like 4 males if I had to go through and count. The problem I think to me is that so many male characters just have like the Karma hairstyle, for example, has like half of the male character base, and then if you add Ban and Bokuto to it, that's like 80% of all male characters.
yeah, it's just less you can do with short
Right
hair.
between
I
those
think
three.
probably.
We are artificially held, not artificially, we are naturally held back from having cool hair, except for the one in S
So
tier.
I also
drag
think,
exists.
I also think that there's not a lot of good male braid hairstyles in anime for reasons that we don't need to get into. But like there's a lot of like cool braided hairstyles I can think of in real life that I think could be pretty cool in anime. But I just don't feel like I see them happen.
Yeah.
I feel like I could pull off the one in S tier, technically. My hair's getting kind of long back there.
Okay, you should do it. Take a picture for us, and then I can put it in my own tier list for
I mean,
real
the
life
one in
hairstyles.
S tier is like the one in S tier is definitely just like a style of man bun.
Yeah. Okay. So like the shaved sides, that's like I don't want to say common, but it's like it exists. It's just like the part at the end. It's like
Like
it's
in
like
5 minutes, I think I could find you this exact hairstyle on someone in real
Probably.
life.
someone in
I
real
could-
life.
I
Just
could
get them off the street and invite them.
I fucking hate haircuts, though. I'd definitely have to like go
Same.
someone.
I
I have to
hate
like
haircuts.
just have
I
someone
hate
style it for me, and then be like, okay, how do I do this myself in the future?
Yeah. Yeah, all this is reminding me of how much I hate haircuts. And just the feeling of someone touching my scalp is just like I don't know why it's just extremely off-putting for me. But that's another story. But I just hate haircuts.
I guess it's fair.
It depends on the hairdresser. Like if I go in there and they're not talking to me or whatever, and they just do the haircut, we get in and out. 10-minute adventure or whatever. Fantastic. But then we have the people who are like trying to ask for my life story, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Credit card number.
The problem I have with haircuts, I have like very thick wavy hair, so there's very little things I can do with it other than just like intensely styling it, and I'm too lazy for that.
I just even 10 minutes is just too much for me, bro. I don't know why. I just like I delay my haircut forever just because like it's not even like I don't even care about the talking and stuff. Oh, although I get it, like why people don't like it. It's just like I don't know. That's just ever since I was a kid, like the feeling of someone like touching the hair and like hair falling over your body is just like it's incredibly like uncomfortable for me.
The worst shit is when you have your nose is itching or something, but you have like they put like the cover over you for the hair to fall on, and so you're like, well, fuck.
Straight jacket, yeah.
You just sit there and torture as your nose itches.
Force yourself to sneeze. Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah.
I'm trying to think if there are any other haircuts we missed or like hairstyles.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of.
Yeah, I guess there's like unique ones of one-off characters.
Yeah, like shit like Yugi and Goku exist. Plenty of hairstyles out there like that. It's just a matter of finding them. We obviously we put a limit to it because if we had too many, this would take forever. Yeah, I feel like we did a fine job though.
I think that's a good tier list. But next time, we got to populate bald.
Yeah. There's no way to populate bald unless we have like different ways to pull off bald.
Eyebrows, eyebrows.
And no eyebrows. So get a merge Goku.
Tiny bald head.
It's like fucking King Neptune from SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do we count the people who are like definitely going bald and like but they're hanging on for too long? Like you always see like someone who like who's hanging onto their hair for like much longer than they really should. Eventually, you got to give up and just shave it all off.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's I think bald characters could be pretty cool, but I also think it might not be a hairstyle in a traditional sense.
I mean, some people choose the bald life, but usually it's like a forced upon hairstyle.
Yeah. Natural age, natural causes.
Natural causes. I mean, they're kind of like combating that now, I guess. If you're like a millionaire, you can comfortably get your butt hair on your head and then call it a day.
Is actually butt hair what they use?
They have to take it from somewhere, and I think like if you don't have enough like on your body, maybe then you gotta.
Oh yeah.
Then you gotta.
Bro, I got nothing. I got nothing on my chest. I got nothing on my arms. I got barely anything on my legs.
I guess you're using using your butt hair then. If you ever need to get a hair transplant.
I have like no hair on my legs, and like everybody used to like think it was like insanely weird. I just like never have had that one.
I definitely just go bald if they try to use my butt hair. It's just just give up at that point.
Side conversation. I am 100% the type of person who has like minimal to no balding actually happening, but every so often I'll look at my hair and be like, "Oh, am I balding?" and like freak out about it, even though realistically, like nothing is actually balding.
Yeah, like the worst part of my hair is like it all parts to one fucking side, and so it's like, like I can't flip it the other way. It has to flip to one side, and so it's like
it's like weird.
Yeah, mine's pretty bad.
I need a haircut this week, man.
My mom wants me to get one. She's like, your hair is too long. I'm like,
my mom always says.
I said if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I'll get a haircut, and unfortunately, that didn't happen. So,
so what? You're gonna wait till next year, February 5th or whatever, before you get one?
I don't know.
They win next year?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. If I do get a cut, I feel like I might honestly try something like this before doing that. So I feel like it's long enough in the back to do that. I don't feel like getting it cut, but then I also have to put effort into learning the hairstyle, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
but it would look cool. Plus, I feel like this would look better with like, or it can look good with the facial hair, which I can add on to that. So
True. You could be an upgrade over this guy.
yeah, I can be the double S.
I feel like facial hair is just like, not that common in anime. I don't know.
I guess that's kind of true. You don't see too many bearded guys. I don't think no one on this tier list has any facial hair.
Yeah, that's the next tier list with like 2 people in it.
Fucking mustache tier list.
Yeah, mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say that is probably the end of this episode here. If you did enjoy, you should subscribe. If you're on the YouTube, follow. If you are on the Spotify Spotify, that's kind of racist towards the other platforms. If you're on the audio only side of things, then you should follow us. I say what's it called? Spotify actually it shows us our Spotify followers, but doesn't show anything else. It's probably his Anchor's tied to Spotify, but anyway, if you want to see more, we post every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, usually, always, typically, probably so. Yeah, I feel like I definitely missed something in this outro.
I feel like you always say that, but you don't actually miss it.
You do always say that.
There's like a lingering feeling where I'm like, did I?
It's like, comment, subscribe, check out the Anchor.
I think I said
see you
like
next week where we won't miss an upload, except for that one time we did at Saturday 3 p.m.
That was yeah.
What
or
else?
I think I said like back in like I think it was like episode 5. Like I need to script this, and then I never did because I think I got it like perfect one time.
You got good at it for like a good couple months, and then started forgetting things, but not forgetting things.
I'm falling off.
Just thinking that you forgot things.
I go to the doctor. They're just early on site fucking early
Onset.
Onset, no. Yes, onset. It's onset signs of like dementia or something. Hopefully they can before that happened. I think they like actually like just recently someone like they had like the earliest case of Alzheimer's like ever or something like that. It was like in someone like 20 something years old or something. Which I'm sure there's a lot that has to go wrong for that to happen, but it's kind of wild.
It's scary.
But yeah. Anyway, outro. Yeah. All right. Is the Ordinary Anime Podcast. Who knows? See you next week. Thank you and goodbye.